Hello and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristen and it's Sunday, so it's time for Scraplift Crafternoon. A hop where a group of my friends and I get together, find some inspiration like this layout by Gloria Parra and scraplift it. And so I'm going to document this picture of my kids and their dad. I was there too, but I took the picture playing a board game at after my son's birthday dinner. And I am using Main Character Energy by Shamel. And I've got like puffies, I've got the wordy bits, stickers, ephemera. I've got all the little things, the 6x8 paper pad, the 12x12 paper pad, and we're playing a board game, so I'm going to kind of go along the lines of looking at this kind of like a board game, with the little squares and bits and pieces around it. So I've got my papers, my embellishments, my picture, and the layout. So let's see how this goes. So these are the papers I picked because my son's birthday is on St. Patrick's Day. I decided I wanted to have some green going on. And instead of altering the little squares or, spaces around, I decided I was going to use all one paper and just cut it into different sizes, kind of like hers are not all like uniform around. Like originally I thought I might do that because like I said, it's going to be like a board game concept or idea. But then honestly, the game we're playing does have like little tiles and you move around because it's a version of Clue. But it doesn't have, it's not like Monopoly where they're, all around the outside of the board. So I decided I wanted to stagger my pieces just like she has with hers. Of course, hers are like stamps and they're distressed looking. And this is a really good way to use that kind of thing if you have a bunch of that kind of embellishment especially. But I decided to just alter the width and the depth of mine and use all the same thing. So there is no gaps in between, and I forgot until after I had done it that I wanted to matte my layout. Hers looks matted. I think that it's matted. It's either that or it's on like a matte when she took the picture, but I think it's matted. And I wanted to have a thin matte. It's blue, which is why I went ahead and pulled another sheet of that same blue paper to matte my picture. I didn't want to use the green, but I wanted to bring it in. So I used this little floral, but because that floral is white based, my picture has a white, when it was printed, it already had a white base on it. And so I decided that I would trim the white base around my picture, matte it on the leafy greens, very thin matte, so that it'll stand out on that floral paper behind it. So honestly, it's got 3 layers, which is fine. And it brings that green in that I already have all the way around, but not, drastically. So then after I get that down, I just start embellishing. She has a diagonal cluster of mostly florals, and it's mostly florals, but she's got like a little journaling space. So I put this up here in the top that says so much to see and do. And I meant to journal on that before adding things that would keep me from journaling on camera. So I promise I will come back later and journal. But in the end, I used some stickles. And obviously, I wasn't going to lay my arm down on the layout to try and journal. So we had gone to dinner as a family with some friends and had dinner at my son's favorite Chinese restaurant. And then afterwards, for his birthday, his dad gave him this Clue game, and it is Naruto Shippuden. I probably am saying that wrong. It is one of my son's favorite animes, and so his dad found this game and gave it to him. So when we got done at dinner, me and both my kids came back to my place and invited their dad to come over and play the game that he had bought him with us. So that is what we did, and that's what we're doing. It was a little confusing because none of us know the name of the characters except for my son, and he just kept having to like tell us what they were. We kept making up things like that kind of sounded like it. I don't know. Clue is one of my favorite games, and so it was weird to play it, and it wasn't like, Miss Scarlet and Professor Plum. It was all these strange names that sounded like deodorant or something like that. So it was fine. But so we played for a while. I took this picture. Of course, no one is posing. They don't pose. Well, my daughter's pretty good at helping me pose. And I do have another picture to document of us having dinner together a couple weeks later. But, no smiles. Well, my daughter smiles. But you know what? It's fine. So anyway, so after I get that done, I just start clustering. Now, I did use some florals. My son loves pink, so I wanted to bring some pink in on the layout. So I've got like some pink florals, but I had that yellow camera at the top, and I wanted to even that out. So I put that big yellow floral in the bottom left corner to even out that bulky yellow camera up in the top right corner. And then I just add like butterflies, some other flowers, some stars, some enamel dots, things like that. A little rainbow, just a bunch of different things. His birthday is St. Patrick's Day, like I said, so adding a little rainbow works. And then because we're playing a game, I thought things like let's go, you got this, stuff like that, stay curious. And then I added that the main character because it's his birthday. So of course it's the main character. And then I am going to bring in one of the little wooden like flare button things that says star, and I put it right near him. And I also put a little button on there that says all about me because, it's his birthday. So there's the one that says star, and I put it right by his little noggin. And then the other one I'm going to kind of even out and put down here that says all about me. And then I just go in with some gold glittery stickles and add them in. And this is when after I put these on here, especially ones down there right where it says the main character, that's the way my arm would have laid journal on this, so much to see and do. So I will write a little note about how we went to dinner and then came back and played a board game. And I will find out how to spell Naruto Putin before I do that. So, but anyway, that is it. I really do enjoy the way this turned out. Pretty simple. Use up some embellishments. Hers is gorgeous with all those flowers and the really cool looking stamps all the way around. This would also be a really good layout that I just thought about after I had finished to use tags. Or pocket cards if you wanted to do that. And I definitely have tags I need to get used up out of a collection that I'm trying to work on. So it gave me an idea. So anyway, I hope you will go check out Gloria. Her information will be left below in the description box, as well as the beautiful ladies that I love to scrap lift with. Their information will be below in the playlist and everything. So I hope you'll go check them out as well. And I hope that you will come back and see me again very soon. I would love it if you would give me a thumbs up if you like this layout and or my video. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope y'all have a great day. And I hope you get a chance today to do something you love with someone you love. Happy scrapping!